All right, so we're back with another video for you guys, another reaction video. And today we're going to be reacting to CJ on 32's. This is a video from yesterday. Now, we dropped part 1 already. If you guys have not seen part 1, definitely go check it out. This is part 2. And it looks like some people actually went on Jim's channel and left comments. So we got several responses from Jim to these people leaving comments. Some agree with what CJ on 32 has said in his video. Some disagree. So you're going to see a bunch of these responses from Jim throughout this video. But let's get into the rest of this. The first video, we probably reacted to the first 10 minutes of CJ's video. So we're going to try to cover a little bit more in this video.
Once I got home, I instantly thumbs down and just started thinking like, then it says, after that, I didn't respond. He says, one more thought. This could generate a diverse range of pages that view yours and my channel. Project B is a different type of content than yours, and younger viewers can afford reps. Dude, let's blow it up. He put the bag and the money sign and then the peace sign. So I dropped the thumbs down and he said, I hear you, thank you for responding. Okay, that's cool. But that whole contract that you trying to finesse 20%? 20%? Like, y'all, I gotta finish reading, guys, so y'all can understand why I said, okay, so after that I said, bro, just chill. I'm a humble dude, but this ain't that. I ain't no fool. You don't want to piss me off, bro. Like, literally, like, we've had discussions about stuff. So it's kind of like now you testing me, right? Testing my patience, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck how humble I am. You got to remember, bro, that shit's still in me. And they ain't never going to leave, bro. Like,
so this is what I don't understand. How is he testing you? He sent you a proposal and said you're going to get 20% or whatever it is. How is that testing you? If you didn't like the 20%, you counter offer and say, hey, man, 20% is low for my services. And then you counter, you say, I want 40%, I want 50%, 60%. But this whole thing about, oh, he don't know me, I go from 0 to 100, that shit is whack, all right? That shit is all whack. So this is what Jim responded to somebody that left a comment. He said, nah, men can have words in a room together and then shake hands and move on. To bash someone on a public site, no room in my life for that. Definitely agree with that. Like, CJ's way of handling these situations it's become very typical. He uses YouTube and his platform as a weapon to attack people. So in this case, there really was no threat. This was no, like, I get it, like the times where he's gone into dealerships and, you know, there was a misunderstanding or something about that, whether he can record or not record, or they hiked up the price because they found out who he is and shit like that, all that monkey shit some dealers do. I agree with some of that stuff and his way of, like, handling those situations. But this shit, he just blew it way out of proportion. And he even just said, you know, when Jim sent them the text or whatever, he thumbs it down. And then Jim responds saying, thank you, you know, blah, 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 whatever he said, right? Which we'll share in a little bit. But then he goes the extra mile of going online, attacking and bashing the crap out of Jim. Like, that's crazy, man. That's uncalled for. But, you know, again, you know how CJ's followers are, right? So I seen a bunch of, we're going to share some of these comments in the next video, calling this man racist, calling him Hitler, you know, all kinds of the craziest shit. He's racist. He's a Hitler wannabe because he sent this man, CJ, a proposal to do some type of business partnership, and he would give him 20% of profits. So because he did that, he's a racist. He's a Hitler wannabe. But CJ did the same thing with Lawsuit Jerry and didn't get a penny out of it.
Instantly, guys. Like, y'all see me on the screen, but you really just don't know me, guys. Like, you just really don't know me. I don't gotta tell you I'm like shit. The people that know me know. Like, I don't like to be played with like that. So, you know, I'm gonna finish reading, then y'all gonna see, then we can talk about it more. Okay, so it says, okay, but listen to this bullshit right here. Like, this shit pissed me off too. It says, okay, I apologize if asking for your support bothered you. When Coldwater Sons asked me for support, I was honored and gave out his number to some of my good customers. That was it. That was the breaking point again to where I sent him the text I did and I blocked him because I don't even want to talk to you no more after that. What the fuck that got to do with anything, bro? Listen, I helped you by bringing my cars there, put you on my platform already. How am I not supporting you? I supported what you did, telling everybody, showing everybody your work, how good of a job you did. That shit is beyond me right there, guys. Like, I'm heated. I'm really, really heated. Jim, you know what? Yeah, I ain't gonna say it. But yeah, I'm a changed man now. So, I'm just gonna pray for you.
Damn, CJ was holding back from about to say something, vanilla related, right? He was holding back. You heard that little like slip up? He was like, I'm not gonna say it.
Wish you much success on your. That shit is. I helped you by bringing my cars there, put you on my platform already. How am I not supporting you? I supported what you did, telling everybody, showing everybody your work, how good of a job you did. That shit is beyond me right there, guys. Like, I'm heated. I'm really, really heated. Jim, you know what? Yeah, I ain't gonna say it. But yeah, I'm a changed man now. So, that shit is beyond me right there, guys. Like, I'm heated. I'm really, really heated. Jim, you know what? Yeah, I ain't gonna say it. But yeah, I'm a changed man now. So, I'm just gonna pray for you. And I wish you much success on your YouTube and your detailing journey. But okay, so after that.
I don't know what you mean by success on his journey. He's getting brutally attacked in the comments on his videos by people calling him racist, calling him like all kinds of, just the normal stuff, just the normal stuff that people, white people get when they do business with black people. And then when CJ doesn't like it, they just go over there and say the typical stuff, racist, taking advantage of the black community. He's like, what? He took advantage. How did Jim take advantage of the black community? If anything, CJ takes advantage of the black community, raffling off cars, taking millions of dollars out of the black community. And then what's crazy is he takes the millions of dollars and goes to white-owned businesses. It's like, what are you guys talking about? You guys, this is why I say a lot of y'all are like stupid and brainwashed. CJ does not support black-owned businesses. How many dealers has CJ gone to? There's a lot of dealerships that are black-owned businesses. A lot of car dealerships black-owned. There's a Lamborghini. I'm not even going to go into all the black-owned businesses that I've actually went to and dealt with, and they've been pretty good. Great service. CJ doesn't work with black-owned businesses, so I don't know. Oh well, they're taking advantage of the black people. It's like, what are y'all saying? Y'all sound stupid.
I said I supported your business by bringing my cars there, putting you on my platform, but I don't know you like that to make up some imaginary contract. I'm not wrong. Like, listen, I said I supported your business by bringing my cars there, putting you on my platform, but I don't know you like that, which is true. Like 2 weeks and you talking about contracts and like you got a little taste of, man, you got a little taste of it, man, that life and shit, man. Some people just can't handle that. Like, they lose their marbles, they lose their screws. It's not that serious. Like, all you gotta do is detail the cars, do what I asked you to do. You know what I'm saying? To the cars, I'm gonna pay you. I don't want shit free. I don't need.
Yeah, I get that. Like, I get it. I understand, like, the basis of the relationship. All right, this was a business relationship. You got a recommendation to see him because he does good work, and he did great work. He decided, to overstep his boundaries and say, hey, man, are you interested in working out this business transaction? I'm going to give you 20%. Here's my proposal. Yeah, it's not the greatest approach or whatever, but the way you then turn upside down and like respond back and attack and all this goofy stuff he's doing, like I feel like he went a little bit overboard with this. He could have made a video, he's entitled to do whatever he wants. He could have made this video, but all this like attacks, like for what? For somebody that sent you a proposal? Yeah, you don't like the fucking proposal. You don't agree with 20%. You think it's a joke. All right, I get it. I understand what you're saying. You're Mr. Big Shot. You want everyone to think you're Mr. Big Shot. You want to be on a pedestal. You're not that humble guy. All right, please stop saying you are this humble dude. You're not that humble dude. You're not that guy. You don't give a fuck about people. You don't give a fuck about helping anyone. All right. And then he used like this example before about CJ So Cool. No, that's not the same example. CJ So Cool made you. He didn't help you. He made you. He don't, oh, well, when CJ helped me. No, CJ didn't fucking help you. CJ created you. Your channel was created from CJ So Cool. This is why if you watch CJ on 32s and look at that damn subscribers he has almost 800,000. But only like 50, 60,000 watch, because the other 700,000 belong to CJ So Cool, and they don't fuck with CJ on 32. So all this, well, he helped me. Boy, no one helped you. Stop.
That shit. I just need a good job done to my cars. I would have kept bringing you the cars. You would have kept growing. You would have kept doing the cars. But nah, people just, you give them an inch, guys, they want a fucking yard. So yeah, like this ain't that, bro. This ain't that. I don't care how nobody take it. I'm just telling y'all how I feel. Like, this ain't that. And if you was in my shoes, I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all would feel the same way. Y'all get tired of people just trying to use you and try to get over on you. But I ain't with none of that shit, bro. So it says.
But I still don't understand. What do you mean use you for free? He didn't use you for free. He said, in fact, the way you did it actually before he introduced the proposal was technically for free. You promoted him for free. But he's telling you now, I'm going to give you 20%. So how is that for free? Like, am I missing something, or does this dude sound real goofy? You actually promoted him for free. You gave him a spotlight on your channel for free. Now he's saying, hey, do you want to do this business transaction? It's not really it doesn't sound like a business transaction, if I'm not mistaken, but it sounds like he wants him to promote this Project V concept, business, product, service, whatever it is, in exchange for 20%. So he's paying you. But you were the one that promoted all these other guys, what's his name, Swervo, Lawsuit Jerry. Did Lawsuit Jerry ever pay you for promotion? Used you, continues to use you. He's been talking shit about CJ. We got to react to that other goofy interview he did with that other goofy guy.
I don't know you like that to make up some imaginary contract. Then I said, see, this is where it really gets to me at. I said, I'm gonna just read it all over, because yeah, we getting lost. I want y'all to just feel this message right here, and then try to understand, guys. Like, just try to feel me on this. Like, I support your business by bringing my cars there, putting you on my platform, but I don't know you like that to make up some imaginary contract like I'm a fucking uneducated, stupid ass nigga or something. Good doing business with you. Hope you enjoy your life. That's just how I look at it. That's what I took from it, guys. Like, I'm some fucking fool, some type of goofy. Like, be for real, bro. Like, I don't like that, guys, and it got me pissed off, and it took me over the top, and I just blocked them. Like, I don't even want to deal with them no more. I'm cool, bro. I take my shit to PC, get a West End and Bub, get that wet look, take it to Chicago, the Chicago place where I get my PPF, which is.
But this is what I don't understand. Why you don't support black-owned businesses? That's what I don't understand. Like, I mean, unless I don't watch him consistently, but I don't see him supporting black-owned businesses. People, and you're taking money from your community. I'm sure there's got to be at least 5 black-owned businesses. There's one in Texas. I know my car, when I was in Texas, got detailed by a black guy. All right? So there's a lot of there's a lot of intelligent black men and women that got legit businesses that do great work. There's a couple of dealers that I know that are owned by black men. Why does he not support black-owned business? He sits on here and preaches about black this, black that, but he don't support the black community. He takes money out of the black community, but he don't support black community. He don't support black-owned businesses. The rim shops are all not black-owned businesses. The dealerships that he goes to are not black-owned businesses. The detailers are not black-owned businesses. Like, he don't fuck with the black community. He just takes money from the black community, but he don't support black-owned businesses. At least we don't see it on video.
Better anyways, because that's the plastic over the car. You know what I'm saying? Look at the McLaren. The McLaren just killing everything I got right now, because the whole car, PPF. Like I said, I ain't trying to stop his business or take nothing from his business, but at the same time, bro, don't play with me like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just some dumbass, uneducated ass nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like at this point he was just trying to get over it. And you know.
How did he get over you? You didn't sign the contract. This is why he sent you a proposal. That's what it's called. It's called a proposal. I guess you don't know what a proposal is. It's not in his. well, again, CJ made money making raffles, so there's no proposal with raffles. So maybe you should have talked to Stunner Reese or somebody that actually can read and knows what words really mean. He sent you a proposal. That means with a proposal, you read it, you either agree, disagree, or you renegotiate or counteroffer. That's how it works. I know that's not in your vocabulary. I know you've never looked at a contract. You've never been in a situation, because you've been in a situation where you only put up raffles and take money in your pocket. You don't give up anything for free. Believe me, we get it. But it's a proposal. He wasn't taking, he tried to take, he thinks I'm a fool. Like, how does he think you're a fool? You never signed a contract. Yeah, if you signed it, then you would have been a fool, but you didn't sign it. You read it, you thought 20% is a joke, that's fine. You say, hey man, look, Jim, I don't, 20% ain't gonna do it, buddy. I need 40%, 50%. I don't care what you say. You want 80%. You tell them, hey man, I want 80%. That could have been another partnership under your books, and you could have made another income stream, but I know you don't give a fuck, because this money's petty. When you're making millions off raffles, making a few dollars from this Project V or whatever it is pennies. It's like, it's pointless. It's like if you're used to making 10 grand a month, and then suddenly you get proposed an idea to make 200 a month, it's going to be a joke. You're going to be like, I guess in that sense, CJ feels insulted. He's like, you know who I am? You know the kind of money I'm making to sit here and take a little $200? Like, get away, broke peasant. But he's the guy, Mr. Positivity, right? I love my people. I support my people. I'm real about putting people. You don't give a fuck. If this was a business transaction that generated $10, $20 million, CJ would take 20%. But it's not. It's probably some, like, pennies, right? There's just going to be some pennies. CJ don't want to see pennies. So this is why he acted out. He lashed out the way he did. You can tell. I mean, this is a one-man operation. Project V. It's just that guy. It's a small operation, so I can tell it's not going to be a lot of money from it. CJ's going to look at those pennies and be like, I'm going to get 20% from these pennies? Of course the fuck not. You know who the fuck I am? I make millions from raffles. Why the fuck am I going to take 20% from some pennies like this? That's an insult. I get it, CJ, I know, but you lashed out. You ain't professional, and it just shows his true character now to you guys.
Shit went from being cool and being happy and being humble to doing the cards to like some money shit. Like, I don't know, guys. Like, I don't be knowing what people think, because I ain't never been that type of motherfucker, bro. Like, I don't need to try to get over on nobody or nothing. If you're doing something for me, I appreciate it. I accept it. If you're doing something I see, I watch you and I learn from it. I ain't never trying to get over on the next person. So,
How did he get over on you? What? I must be confused. What do you mean he got over? He got over on you? How? He gave you a proposal for some work to do marketing in exchange for 20%. If you don't want to take 20%, you counter. That's it.
I wish him all the success, and I handle this situation the best that I can, but at the same time, I gotta put my foot down their throat and let them know, like, bro, this ain't that, bro. This is not that, bro. Like, that shit got me so heated and so annoyed, bro. And that's why I am the way I am, guys. That's why I don't do a lot of networking. That's why I don't get new friends. Like, I don't really like being around people. Like, it's just me being honest. Like, I don't, because you just don't know. Like, if y'all was in my shoes, you probably can understand better. But it's like, if it's not genuine, I don't want to be around you. Like, don't fuck with me. Like, don't come around. And 9 times out of 10, that's how it be. It's just like, kind of like being at home now. It's like, you get a chain and you doing good and represent your city, right? But the whole time you hustling and grinding, nobody noticed that from your city. Like, your support coming from other places. You know what I'm saying? You got a few people here and there, but as you get bigger now, is you should buy this from your city, or you should do this, or you should do that, man. Fuck that. But even on my come up, I stayed in my neighborhood around the people I grew up with, and it was never, you should do this or do that, because you niggas never supported me on my come up. And y'all gotta understand that. Y'all gotta feel that. Like, it's just the respect thing. Like, if you ain't fuck with me then, don't try to fuck with me now. You know that I'm up.
CJ's got this, like, really weird, closed-minded mentality. It's like, bro, like, we're all humans, right? Like, you act like you're so superior. Like, this money And then, like, let's just be honest. Like, CJ's not like a super billionaire, but he acts like he's fucking Jeff Bezos or Mark Zuckerberg. Like, calm down. Calm your ass down.
Because I ain't gonna fuck with you. And it ain't me thinking I'm better than you. It's just you wasn't there from the start. Like, you ain't support me. A lot of people probably ain't believe this or believe that. You know what I'm saying? So, if you ain't grind with me, you can't shine with me. That's just that. Like, anything I do, I can do it on my own. You know, and I've always been that way. Y'all see, I pick my camera up, and I go out, and I grind, and I hustle every day. I do this shit on my own. You know, with Marty here, without Marty here. We live in the bed, we live outside with me. I'm gonna make shit happen. I can hold my camera. And I like doing what I do. So, yeah, it's just like, everybody see that life, but they glorify the lifestyle over the work that went in, and that still go in today to live the lifestyle, because you can make money. But shit, you spending money, you gotta keep money flowing. You just gotta know how to manage shit. And it ain't easy, guys. It ain't easy waking up every day trying to make content, trying to
Yeah, but it's very easy to make raffles and make $1 million. And now he's probably gonna make $5 million a raffle when he does 3-4 cars. I don't know, like he acts like he always wants to say he's humble, he's a good dude and all that, but then he talks like this, like with his ego, and he makes it seem like he's such a superhuman. He's super high. He's a superior individual. He's kind of like organic when he says he's a god, right? It's like, you know, you're just a regular person. Like, I got nice cars, he got nice cars, but the way he talks, like, he makes it seem like he's fucking Mark Zuckerberg. He's Jeff Bezos. He's Bill Gates. It's like, calm your ass down. You're not that guy. But you want to sit here. It's just like he got that money, that Raffle money, and now suddenly he's trying to talk shit. He's trying to talk down on people. It's crazy.
You know, be creative for your subscribers. It's not. Y'all know last month, I gave up. Like, shit, I ain't gonna post every day. I took damn near 20 days off, posted 10 videos, and yeah, I just didn't care. Like, I was just overwhelmed. So yeah, it can be overwhelming. But anybody out there, guys, don't let nobody fool you. Don't let nobody use you. And always remember, if you grinding for what you got, you don't owe nobody shit, bro. You don't owe nobody nothing. They're gonna come. Like, no, they ain't gonna believe in you when you grinding. But as soon as you get to shining, bro, you gonna have, oh, what's up, my boy? You remember me from? Hell no, nigga, I don't remember you. Who is you? Like, you just gotta be that way, guys. You just gotta be that way. Because as y'all see, you give a person a little bit, and they want to take everything. Like, just chill, bro.
He said you give him a little bit and he wants to take everything. What do you mean take everything? Am I missing something? Like, he sent you a proposal to promote whatever product or service he's about to do or whatever on his channel, and he said, I'm proposing 20%. It's just like exactly how he said it. He said it like Shark Tank. I'm gonna give you 20%. The sharks on Shark Tank, the show, in case you guys don't know, they're a bunch of like millionaires and billionaires, and there's a show, and you know, people come on there that have businesses, established businesses, or they're in the initial stages of their business. They think they have a solid product, and they get assessed on their product and on their financial data, and from there the sharks give their opinion whether they feel like this is a feasible product that they can add their own spin to it, or maybe utilize some of their contacts and networking to enhance the product using their network of people, basically. Like, if they have like a supply chain that they can utilize to expand this product in various retail chains or whatever. I'm speaking too much into it, but if you've seen Shark Tank, you know what I'm talking about. And when it comes to the financials piece, they always counter offer. They'll be like, all right, we'll give you $300,000 for 25% equity or something like that, right? Just to get you some money right now, flowing cash flow, so you can run your business. But in exchange for that, we want 25% equity. There's always this. Sometimes they go back and forth, and if they can't reach a mutual decision, they just let it go. They move on. There's no hard feelings. CJ is like almost like wanting to shoot this guy just because he sent him a proposal for 20%. He's like, he went from 0 to 100, and he's like, you don't fucking know me. Like, you really don't know me, and you want to test me. It's like, how do you take somebody like this serious? And this is the guy that pretends to be humble for you. He pretends to be positive, like he really cares about his people. He is willing to shoot somebody. He sounds like he's about to shoot this guy. for sending him a fucking proposal for 20% for marketing on a product. All he could have done was, hey man, I don't think 20% is good. All right, he could have framed the question however he wanted. He could have added some, whatever he wanted to do. He could have made it professional, or he could have just attacked them with a counter offer, man. 20%, that's a fucking joke. All right, you got to do better than that. I want 60%, 70%, 80%, 90%. You could have said whatever fucking number that suits your boat. All right, 95%. If you really wanted to like go off on them, I want 95% of the company. You only take 5% because I'm bringing more. I'm bringing my people over there to buy this shit. You could have done exactly that. All right, 95% of the company, and he does all the work. Of course, he would have said no, and then you guys would have just parted ways, and it would have been that fucking simple. But all this goofy rah, all this shit is goofy.
All he had to do was just chill and continue to do what he was doing, which was a great job. I can't take that from him. I'm not on here to bash him or lie. He did a great ass job on the cars, and you know, I thought we was building a friendship because we're not friends. We don't know each other. You know what I'm saying? But we were starting to build a relationship or friendship. I've known you for 2 weeks and you coming out talking about contracts, this and all that shit, man. I don't like that shit, bro. Like I'm built different, guys. I'm not that. I'm not some dumb Negro, bro. Like I ain't stupid, bro. So, you know, this pretty much came from him. You know, this all his doing, not my doing. And I just gotta stand on business. I'm big on that shit. Like, it's just so much, guys. You know, y'all know how it is, man. You gotta word shit a certain way because you got subscribers of all races and people from all over, and you just gotta break shit down.
You ain't breaking shit down. That's not breaking shit down. I have a business, all right, and I get vendors all the time. Vendors, subcontractors, and they come and they try to negotiate, and they say, hey, we can do this service X, Y, and Z for 30%. And then I look at them and be like, you know, I already used these contractors. They're doing it. This is like part of the negotiation. They take like 19%. If you can do 18%, then we can sign a deal for like 3 years or something like that, right? It's that simple. They look at it. They be like, okay. Sometimes they'll be like, well, can you send me a copy of your contract? Because they think I'm bluffing or something like that. And I'll be like, okay. So I send them a copy. They see the terms, and they come back either with a yay or nay. Can you do 18% or you cannot? It's just like anything. Like, let me use a basic example in case some of you guys don't understand what the lingo I'm saying. Like, it's like when you buy car insurance. I'm sure some of you guys shop around. If you don't, then you better. I do it all the time. Every policy I shop around. I got too many fucking cars. I pay thousands of dollars. All right. I'm not going to keep paying thousands of dollars every policy renewal. So I shop around. Now, some of the cars are not insured by all carriers. Once you get certain types of cars, they don't get insured that easily. There's only like a few carriers that insure these cars. So that's the other shit with that. So in case some of you guys have certain cars, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. So, but it's important to shop around to get better prices, because you can stick around with one company. You might have had a good price when you signed up with them, but during the renewal, you go to another carrier and they might quote you like $500-$600 cheaper per policy on the policy. Now, granted, it's more work. You know, I gotta fucking go there and put all the cars on that policy. You know, they sometimes have to mail you some paperwork, sign off on that crap. I mean, it's a little tedious, and sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't do it. But if I feel like, oh, well, it's $1,000 difference, I might do it. But that's what I mean. Like, people do this shit all the time. They shop around. You buy you're interested in buying a fucking 70-inch TV. You see it at one store for like $1,000, and the next store might be like $700. Of course, you're gonna go to the cheaper place. So his approach in handling this situation is real goofy. It's lashing out, bashing this guy, and this appears to be like the first time this has happened. To go on social media, attack him like this, like a brutal attack. That just shows you his true character. CJ is not this humble dude. He never was this humble dude. We can see right through it. I can see right through it. I can see right through all that bullshit he be talking about. He don't give back to his community. He don't give a fuck about it. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I see his videos. I don't see him supporting a whole lot of black-owned businesses. The dealerships he works with, they're not black-owned. The detailers, I mean, Lawsuit Jerry, yeah, but Lawsuit Jerry is not real professional. Like, Jim is more professional than Lawsuit Jerry. Jim knows what he's talking about. I don't know what the fuck Lawsuit Jerry's talking about. Plus, Lawsuit Jerry doesn't sell himself really good. The rim shops, Al, the other guys he works with, come on, like, there's so many black-owned businesses in Texas. There's many. I can sit here and name, like, several of them. He don't support these guys. So I don't know why he sits on here and says all this rah-rah and all this bullshit, acting like he really care. He don't care.
In a different way, as like if y'all was right here with me and we was talking, I could really be like, you know what I'm saying? But y'all get what I'm saying. Like, you just, I just hate, I still feel like motherfuckers feel like we just dumb. We beneath them. We ain't got no education. Like, nigga, we not dumb. I'm not fucking dumb. You know how much money I deal with and how much bills and just so much shit that I deal with? I'm super smart.
You're super smart, but you don't know how to approach a business transaction. That just shows how stupid you are, actually. You are very stupid. It's just you're used to dealing with a lot of money, but you're not used to dealing with a lot of people. You're not used to working with a lot of businesses. That just shows you how close-minded he is. All right, this man is not a true business owner. He's in the business of taking money from people. All right, because if you deal with any type of business, this is how you know. Like, when he says stupid shit like this is how you know this man has no real experience doing nothing. All right, he has experience running raffles. He made money from raffles. Any fucking business, I want to say any business, but a good majority of businesses, they are working with other businesses. If you're in the restaurant business, you think a restaurant, they own the fucking, they own the farms they get the fruits and vegetables from. They own the kettle. Like, they don't own this shit. They have to work with vendors to source vegetables, fruits. They got to get these deliveries every single day. If they want to have fresh ingredients to serve fresh food to their customers, they got to work with vendors. All right, Tyson's Chicken. I mean, there's only when it gets to like the restaurant business and you deal with the real like major suppliers, there's only like a few of them that you can count on one hand. All right, maybe like vegetable farms and fruit farms and all that. There's like several of them, depending on which ones you want to go with. The smaller ones are a little bit more expensive, but they're organic. I know a lot of people that own restaurants. And you got to work with businesses. You got to negotiate. You got to work out deals. You might have to renew contracts. You might have to look for other vendors because the vendor you're working with might have an increase in labor expenses. So then they got to like hike up their prices. Then that prices get fluctuated and get influence on your business dealings. So now you got to look for somebody else that has the same type of quality of ingredient. Every business deals with other smaller businesses or businesses of their size or contractors. He don't have it. He ain't that fucking smart. He deals with raffles. This is how you know he don't know what he's talking about, man. He don't know. Even if you're in the trucking business, you have to rely on others. Like if you're getting the dispatch, unless you got your own brokerage. So everything has other businesses you're going to have to work with. You're going to have to deal with their offerings. You have to negotiate, counter offer. Real estate is the same thing. If you're doing real estate, unless you're going to fucking renovate and do the flip-flopping business yourself, you got to deal with contractors. Like, what is this man talking about? Like, he don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He sits on here. He's a raffle moneymaker. He made money from raffles. He's not a business owner.
Smart. I'm street smart, and I know the game, bro. You can't. When a nigga, I'm taking street smart over any smart. You can't pull that type of shit on a street smart dude. Like,
if you're street smart and you sell drugs, where do you get the fucking drugs from? Come on now. Like, he acts like he knows everything. He don't know everything. He sounds stupid as hell. Oh, I'm street smart. What the fuck does that mean? What do you mean street smart? Street smart how? This man sent you a fucking proposal to do work in exchange for 20%. If you don't want the fucking 20%, you counteroffer or you decline. It's simple, and keep it moving. All this rah-rah, well, he don't know me. I'm really from the street. I'm street smart. What the fuck does that mean? It means nothing. You didn't sign the fucking contract, retard. There's nothing tied to you and him. He sent you a proposal for work. Now, I get it. Yeah, why would you send me this? I asked you for a service. All right, he saw that you are a person of influential power. You're a social media influencer. This is pretty common. Social media influencers promote products all the time. So many channels promote other businesses in exchange for a fee. Like, he's in the business, but he's acting totally stupid and ignorant to it. There's a lot of influencers that negotiate. Mr. Beast, then when he promotes all the businesses that offer sponsorship deals, you think they come to him and be like, they give him the right price initially? Of course the fuck not. They give him a price. He'd be like, oh, this is really low. You know, I just worked with your competitor. Your competitor offered me, $300,000 for this sponsor. Why would I take $50,000 from you? How about they counter offer? If you can do $350, then we got something to work with. They go back and forth. Maybe it's a deal. Maybe it's not a deal. That's just how life works. This dude be sounding real stupid, and a lot of his followers are fucking brainwashed. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They just go over there and leave stupid comments, making themselves look even more stupid. Like, you're getting brainwashed by this fucking retard. If you don't want the 20% proposal, you counter. You say, I want 70%. If he don't want to give you 70%, then it's over. It's a done deal. You going on social media, attacking him, attacking his business and all that. And then the crazy thing, he actually reveals the text messages, the conversations. These are private conversations between him and this guy, Jim. It's like, bro, like, that's not street smart. That's stupid. You're doing stupid shit.
Oh man, guys, I'm pissed. I ain't gonna lie, I'm pissed. I'm heated, bro, because it's like, it just make it even harder now to build relationships with people. Like, you just don't even want to put no spotlight on them.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about at this point. Building relationship. Building what relationship? He sent you a proposal. You can say yes, no, counter. All right, man, I don't think 20 is good. Do 80. 80%, I feel like that's me. Or you can say no. I don't have time for this. Your business sounds like a great business, whatever. I'm not the right guy for this. All right. I appreciate you, sending me this, but I like your work as a detailer. Let's just keep it to that. I don't think I'm the right guy for this type of business. It would take more time. That's how the Shark Tanks end. That's how real business people, if they don't see a value in this, they don't see this adding value to their portfolio, they'll be like, it's not for me. All right. I'm looking for something that is like a 7-figure business opportunity. I'm not going to work with something that's like a 5-6 figure. That's how you handle a situation. This dude, CJ, don't know how to talk. He just sounds stupid as hell. A lot of you guys watch this and think this is positivity. This is not fucking positivity. This is negativity. This man is not humble. He's not displaying humbleness. But anyway, we're going to wrap up for part 2. Make sure you guys subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section.